on the keys, Mr. Josh on guitar, Mr. Mose on the bass, Mr. Jack Loco on the drums. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. As it was in our beginning, one love, so shall it be in the end. One heart, oh Lord, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Say it, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. On a nest on your garage, where don't know what wise men used to say, love sure is the cure. See, if you love your brother, then you will do him no harm. When love rules the world, what Romana, yeah, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. As it was in our beginning, one love, so shall it be in the end. One heart, oh Lord, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Sing it, let's get together and feel alright. Singing sweet songs, a melody is pure and true, saying this is my message to you. Say no woman about a thing, oh, every little thing is gonna be alright, alright. Say no woman about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Ne muoio loro. Trimbe. Yes. Here's a link of song that I wrote. Don't worry, be happy. See, in every life you've got some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. From
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
This is Hendrix Sam.
Misikatai, unanidai, akiwalahi, ninaogopa sitadinai. I want you to lie, ni vile I'm trying to find good love, baby, baby. I'll be the one for you. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. If you wait for me, I don't need nobody else. I'm trying to find good love, baby, maybe, and I'll be the one for you, baby, maybe, I'll be the one for you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
Niko na visa, niko kwa simu na nasikia bashi meshika. Je, kuna madem, kuna maniga, maodine wamekuja kuchachisha. Ninajificha, sitaki picha, kubabae, sitaki vita. Nashikisha na mavela mabichwa, na tukishikwa jo mabel Mona Lisa. Tutoke BND 20.
bando kiritala jumi niko na mado wenye vipindi na musonge kando esima tu sama boso chopo chololo chololo. Nobody can party like we do. Wamoke girumba kokwara we blues. Kinena kalingi kipani ya sim. Meditation nyaka bed ni soya design bololo. Anebo che bololo. So please no no no. Okadwa jo machendo oh. Oh bololo. Anebo che bololo. So please no no no. Okadwa jo machendo oh. Mi hadara physicians kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya miadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelipu Mutoto ya Pamela. I'll be right back. Tell him I'll be woo.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, that is Okello Max alongside Fena Gitu, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is a Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike. I officially welcome you to cruise with us all the way till 10 in the a.m. Remember, you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are at Power Radio across all socials. You can also find us on our YouTube channel, that is Power Radio, and also on our website www.power254.org/Power Radio. Right. Let's get into some traffic updates today. We are just going to get right into it, and we start off with the high and mighty Thika Road. Ninaona Thika Road kuko na traffic imeshikana bumper to bumper from where is this? This is Survey area. There's just a lot of traffic there as you head towards town. The same situation also happening along Mombasa Road as well. From Capital Center down towards the Nairobi West Hospital area. Same situation also happening along, where is this? Ngong Road. Ngong Road pia kumeshikana kidogo pale Prestige Plaza as you go towards town. I can also see that Oloitoktok Road, just straight from Kikambala Road, is looking quite busy this morning. Same situation also happening along Lower Kabete Road from Zen Garden down towards Westlands. I can also see that we have some little bit of traffic also on Langata Road this morning, just as you go towards just shortly after the Nairobi Safari Walk down towards Dam Estate into Weston Hotel. Alafu pia kidogo hapo hivyo T-Mall kumeshikana kiasi. Also a bit of Raila Odinga Road today is actually looking very busy. It almost never happened. The Pangani intersection. Same situation also happening along Limuru Road from Village Market down towards Karura Forest. Kumeshikana kidogo pale hivyo. It's slow but definitely moving. Yeah, but I think that's just about it. Oh, Waiyaki Way. Yes, Waiyaki Way from the address down towards the mall, Westlands. Is a little bit of a snarl up there. Yes, but soon after that, you guys are out of the woods. So in case of any incidences, do let us know. The hashtag to use is hashtag Power Morning Drive, and we will be back with the day's news update. Keep it Power Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
They call me Chris to the Cantata. That's why they call me Hooney 90G. hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G. Tuliza moto kufani G. That's why they call me Huni nani G. Huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G. Tuliza moto kufani G. Yo, they say it's hard to compose a rhyme. I say you out of your mind or you full of lies. Then again, you could be the slow kind. I don't see how lyrics don't hypnotize. Voila, the season has transformed. You got reason to be bored, so now you want more? I'ma serve you flavor that you can't afford. The bill about to get placed on your tempo. So don't even try to resist. Look at yourself bumping to the beat. Get up and get down with a G-twist. Forget the hater cause the fool's not on the list. Dig this, we came and we took over. Got the keys to the ride and we're not sober. We made an oath that we ain't gonna ride for you. So now it's hip-hop, ride us to the border. Huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. That's why they call me Huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. They're taking over my head, dog, they on a hustle. I'm taking over their bread, dog, I'm on a muscle. Try to be cool, but I gotta mumble. Better yet, after that, there's a big tussle. Quit them tears, boy. Dry your eyes, see the G going cheers, boy. Don't be mad, cause I say that you weird, boy. You kinda scared, so I see that fear, boy. Meditating on a cute shorty. Lean body, mean thighs like the chick bought it. I said real tight like the all assorted. If she arrested my ass, then she got a warrant. I'm a legend in the living, and that's that. I grab objects of vices you can't touch. Read all comprehension is too much. Unawares is words that bring the wrath. Let's go. Huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. Yo, huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. Glad that you stopped by. Who are you? What's your business? Bye bye. I hate people that think that I wanna rise. Yet and still I'm the steel that will not fly. Ask why? I got this even better. On this planet I teach you before the chatter. What I compose gets better by the day's weather. That's why they call me Chris to the cantata. Huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. Huni nani G, huni kantai hajali G. Huni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kufani G. Yo, yo, yo. That's why they call me. They call me Chris through the cantata.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Nani cheesy kama yeah. I've been faded, I've been naked, in different places, many faces, X-rated, yeah. I've been patient, I've been waiting. No other one that's come around can do the things you do. Who keep come around, we smoke a lot, Canadian pot, jeans and bomb. Catch a wine, dance along, baby, bounce along. Wine and dine, made your mind, it's a clear sign that no other one that's come around can do the things you do. Nobody else can match my energy. Cheesy come my yeah. Cheesy come my yeah. We up all night and still we try to be busy on the AM. Cheesy come my yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, very patient. See, I'm not so complicated. Ooh, kakwama on my mind. Your toes are choosy, align. Moyo kapiga sign. Kisha underline. Only free because you let me be. That's the love I want for me. Long time was so baridi. Can't deny the chemistry. Ukakwama on my mind. Tuka alive. Tuka bigger sign.
Nobody else can match my energy. Cheesy come yeah.
Cheesy come
We up all night and still we cannot be busy on the AM. Cheesy come yeah. Cheesy come yeah. Cheesy come yeah. Cheesy come Cheesy come
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back. That is Maheni by Irosh, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. And speaking of Maheni, this Maheni is Kikuyu for lies. And the president has been caught up in a brawl of a lot of lies on his Murima or, rather Mount Kenya tour. And there's a story here on the page 6 to 7 of the Standard newspaper. And actually the cover page today saying, lying president. President William Ruto began his tour of central Kenya with claims that have been challenged. One of them is that he said that Kenya is exporting tea to Sudan, a statement that was denied by the Sudanese government. He also said he is mentoring Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro, an assertion that has been disputed, leaving Kenyans wondering why the president is speaking half-truths. And, the story continues on page 6 of the of the Standard newspaper. And among them, some of the claims, again, from his state tour that is happening in the Mount Kenya region is that Sudan still imports Kenyan tea despite an official ban. President Ruto asserted that despite an official suspension, Sudan still continues to import Kenyan tea. But the fact-checking that was done so that the Sudan embassy in Nairobi refuting the claims by President Ruto, stating that Sudan's Ministry of Trade and Supply imposed a ban on Kenyan imports on 11th of March 2025, and that the decision is being strictly enforced. The claim number 2, government has dismantled cartels in the milk, tea, and coffee sectors, boosting farmers, which again is partially true. But again, I keep saying that Chimamanda, the writer, the Nigerian novelist Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, was able to do a very spectacular TED talk, and she was talking to us about the dangers of half-truths, and she said blatantly that half-truths, count as lies, especially when they come from a public office. So after the fact check, it was found out that while coffee farmers in regions like Munyiri have reported higher earnings due to direct market access, the tea sector is struggling. And our Tea Board of Kenya report showed that there was a decline in both production and exports in 2024. Then moving on to claim number 3, that the 560-kilometer Mau Mau roads project is 50% complete. The president claimed that the Mau Mau roads connecting Kiambu, Nyeri, Murang'a, Nyandarua, Embu, and Tharaka-Nithi counties respectively are halfway down. He also mentioned securing 36 billion Kenya shillings from China, with 15 billion allocated to Mount Kenya roads and an additional 400 kilometers planned. And that information also unverified, which again, null and void. Then we also have claim number 4, that Rigathi Gachagua sought 10 billion for political influence in Mount Kenya. Ruto alleged that former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua demanded 10 billion to solidify his presence and his influence in the Mount Kenya region. And lastly, the other claim that Kenyans are not having is about the government achievements in housing, healthcare, and education, which Ruto claiming significant progress in the housing fund. But Housing CS Alice Wahome recently clarified that contributors must still purchase the houses, contradicting earlier government assurances of automatic ownership. And after it was, fact-checked by the Standard newspaper, we came across to know that the fact was actually not the case, and it was considered false. I want us to listen to an audio here from Kenyans at the Mount Kenya region yesterday, when President Ruto was addressing them. And this really will tell us the state we are in this country. So let's listen in.
Mambo ya masomo ya watoto wa Kenya.
Tunajua ni fuste wewe.
Ilikuwa kwa CBC. Niliweka jopo.
Uongo.
Tukatatua matatizo ya CBC.
Uongo.
Na kwa miaka miwili.
Uongo.
Nimeajiri walimu 76,000.
Uongo.
Sisi wajinga bwana, watu si wajinga. Watu si wajinga bwana.
Saying we do not want to deal with this thing over and over and over again. But what mostly is kind of getting my blood coiled up is, you know, you're a president, then you cannot just come up with some information and accusations and speak them out outrightly and to the public, and this is not information that has been verified, you know. And of course, by hearing that audio, you can tell that Kenyans are not necessarily having the lies from the political class. We've seen this over and over and over again. People just decided, you know what, this is not, you're not dealing with the same kind of people that probably the political class has been dealing with over the past 10-20 years ago, and people are more than ever right now. We are very vigilant as a Kenyan public. We can see and tell when you're lying to us directly, because that was a direct insult, really. And by the way, it's an insult, actually. You can't stand and just insult Kenyans and insult their intelligence by telling them and speaking lies, telling them about how education is working, yet the same education system is failing because of lack of capitation, telling them that the SHA is working, yet we are the ones who are seeing the brunt that Kenyans have to deal with because of a failing healthcare system. So one, you are insulting the intelligence of Kenyans, but also two, it really shows that you are, even yourself, as a president, you're failing, right? You're failing the country. And the only way, there's a quote that says that when you tell the truth, you don't necessarily have to keep remembering and bringing up stories to cover up whatever lies that you're telling people. And so because it's been day in, day out of half-truths, which are lies, blatant lies, in the name of being politically correct, I don't know, Kenyans just not going to have it. Kenyans won't have it. And I'd rather you just take accountability, really, because I think that's what is the taste of great leadership. Great leadership is saying, okay, let's face it, I'm clearly failing. The systems that I thought would be working by now, they're not working. So how do we go and move past this problem? But when you stand up and, addressing thousands and hundreds of Kenyans and telling them lies and things that do not even add up or make sense or have nothing to do with their well-being, then it really beats a question as to what exactly do we think when we elect these people, and who exactly do we elect? Because I keep hearing people saying that we elect the people that we are, and so that also reflects on us. But I don't want to necessarily blame Kenyans for their lack of, I guess, conviction in electing leaders that have their best interest at heart. But it's old. We need to retire this whole lying in the faces of Kenyans, lying in the public, because it's not a good look. It's not a good look, and we should not be able to do that. Then the next story, I want us to also listen into something. It's about gambling, which will be forming the discussion, the basis of our discussion today. But let's listen into a quick story here, then we come back and discuss it a little bit more.
Giro, pale mahali kunaitwa Marigoini. Hapo ndipo nilijulia betting ya Aviator. Nilikuwa nimeweka biashara.
Kumbe ya Aviator ni ya ukweli, naisikia tu mtandaoni.
Ya ukweli, yeye ndio imeniweka flat.
Leo ndio nimeona mtu wa kwanza ambaye amecheza Aviator macho kwa macho hivi.
Yes, ni ya ukweli na ni kitu mbaya sana. Yeye ndio imeniweka chini, yeye ndio imebadilisha maisha yangu. Hiyo ndio imenisambaratisha mpaka sasa hivi tunaongea.
Unasema ulikuwa unafanya biashara gani hapo?
Ya hoteli.
Ya hoteli.
Nilikuwa nafanya biashara ya hoteli, nilikuwa na hoteli.
Umeajiriwa ama ilikuwa ni yako?
Yangu. Nilikuwa nimeajiri watu 5. Nilikuwa naweza kuwalipa kila siku na mtu anaenda na pesa yake nyumbani. So nikiwa pale nilikuwa naishi hapo, neighbor msichana mwingine akakuja akaniambia, Miriam, kuna mchezo inachezwa hapa na mtu anapata pesa sana. Kamuuliza mchezo gani hiyo? So that akanionyesha. Mara ya kwanza kuwin that week niliwin 260,000.
2,500,000.
Yes, na nikaziona.
Hujashinda tena kutoka sasa ni 2,000
hapo.
Nga 10 ngapi?
Hizo 10.
Na ukipata unaregesha
60 na nikipata inarudi yote. So from there sikuwa iamini ya kwamba ikitu ati si real. So I just continued. Na sikukuwa na mtu wa ku encourage kumbuka na feature. Yes, kumbuka na feature.
All right. Yes, that's a lady there complaining about the effects of gambling. And you know, actually, this is what we're going to be discussing today on the Power Morning Drive show. So let's take a quick break. Let's leave it on that note. When we come back, my guests are already here, and they are from the Waziri Organization. And their work is to really deal and address with this issue of gambling within communities. And we'll have many conversations with them about the work that they are doing at Waziri. So if you have any questions regarding that, do let us know. The hashtag to use is hashtag Power Morning Drive. Hit us up on our social media handles at Power Radio across all platforms. And we will see you right after this short break.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Me, I keep it fresh, fresh on. Me, I keep it fresh, me, I keep it fresh, me, I keep it fresh all day, all day. Fresh all day, fresh all day, all day. Fresh all day.
Think you can handle Count Moolah.
I come correct, and you're my swag so official like I'm the ref. See, I be rocking Louis, so shorties wanna do me. Have all these haters feeling so underdressed. I see you mucking me, but I ain't mucking back. Cause I ain't got time for your chitty chat. Why you tryna copy and paste me? I'll be with your broad like butter on pastry. She's on my arm like my Virgin Mary. And we be on that weed from early. OG, smoking by the OZ. And all she wanna see is a couple emojis. Well, I got money to blow. And shorty, I ain't tripping, so you already know. Can't moolah all day. If you want it, gon' pay. Hater, I'm just letting you know that
all I know is swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
okay, my life is not the same, and I know who to blame. If I remember the name, it sounded something like fame. For the money, for the game, I would kill it.
No shame.
Rep a crew that's untamed, and I'm a dude that's maintained. Swagger so right as Frank. Funny big Benjamin sitting in the bank. What you think? I've been working hard, numbers agree. So please believe me, this is easy, born to be an MC. So I took one Nairobi, the swagger strong only. 24 hours round the clock, Wani, the Levi store know me. Big up Ryo and Fuzzy. Now I'm fresh all day, Nikki Chapakazi. Boys be looking at P, this ever slappy. Lucy, Kibaki, LOL. Yeah, I'm only messing, I'm just digging the jam. Bumping it with my fam, Chuck Taylor's helping me stand. Let go.
All I know is swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
I said we on to be their favorite. Moolah team pacing. Further than the basement, higher than the spaceships. NASA couldn't race this, rockets couldn't chase this. Swagger on vintage, African Fresh Prince. Flying like the Jetsons, higher than the Jeffersons. Moving on up till they can't get enough of us. Now we at the top, better use your binoculars. Swagger non-stop is what you do if you have some. And I'm just getting started. Ever seen a Kenyan boy trying to go harder? You gotta work for your profit, cause everybody's trying to get paid in Nairobi. I think your swagger need coaching. Fresh all day, it's all cool by the ocean. Swagging down the South Coast, you could say we coasting. High grade glowing, super flowing. Damn.
All I know is swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Kusema kweli bado na kuhata, and on the daily bado na kufata. Kosa sio hoja zaidi ya kukupenda. Vipi nikatupa ndoto tulizoziota. Uliniwasha nare enzi zetu za kupare, kwa mvinyo na makale, magizani hadi ngware, nikijifanya dakitare wa mabinti wale wenye shepu za hatari, nikapotelea ndani. Ila mwambie nampenda, roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie nampenda, roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona na mabua. I can't help but miss you every morning. Vile unapendeza, kama ningeweza jua yepi ya kutarajia, nisingejipata mashakani kwa niliyoyatenda. Ninayempenda ni wewe, hakuna mwingine wa kubadili penzi. Ningependa tuelewane, kiburi kisinikosanishe nawe. Uliniwasha pale na sikushika nare, ukanisema kwa jirani kwamba mimi kisirane, aibu za hadharani, vile penzi hatari. Njoo unipe amani kama hapo zamani. Mwambie nampenda, oh yeah, roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie nampenda, 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 roho ya mtamani bado nampenda.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, that is Heart the Band with Ukimwona, and it's playing right here on Power Radio, where we tune in and power up. My name is Wanyoike. I'm your hostess with the mostest, if I do say so myself. You can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are at Power Radio across all socials. And today, as I promised you, unlike your president, I promise and I deliver, I am going to be talking to Mr. Steve Giro and as well as Pamela Wanja, and they are here from Waziri Organization. They will be telling us a little bit about what they are doing, especially with the gambling menace. And I call it a gambling menace in Kenya. And you'll find out why from them, because, you know, they are right where it's happening. And by the way, did you know that 57% of Kenyans above 18 have, in one way or the other, both women and men, involve themselves in any gambling activity? So we shall be talking about that and what Waziri Organization is doing in addressing this matter. So there's a story here that I wanted us to listen into, but not before we get to hear from them themselves, introduce themselves, and let us know, let us know exactly what they are all about. And we will start with Mr. Steve himself. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Quite well.
Yes, good to see you. Karibu sana Pawa Radio.
Asante sana.
For those that do not know who you are, kindly introduce yourself and let the people know what you are all about. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for having me here.
Yes.
My name is Steve Giro, the founder and chairman of Waziri Organization.
Yes.
And Waziri Organization is a CBO located in Kawangware, majorly doing empowerment for those youths who are affected with gambling, who are addicted to gambling. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we'll get more into your work. Yes, and the lady on my extreme left.
Good morning.
Good
My
morning.
name is Pamela.
Yes.
Panja.
Yeah.
I'm a senior nurse by profession and a counselor. And I've been practicing this for the last 19 years.
Wow.
I'm just going into my 20th year of nursing career.
Good. Wow.
And
Love
it's a
it.
career that I'm proud of.
Yes.
And we are working in partnership with Waziri.
Yes.
And that's why we are here this morning.
All right. And I know we will get into, you said you're a counseling, you're a psychologist as well. So I know a lot of psychosocial support for these people who are dealing with gambling addictions is definitely something we'll talk about. So there's a story here that I want us to listen into. It's a lady who was telling us about her gambling issues and what the consequences that she's had to suffer. And then we will come back and listen in and just have a discussion from that. So let's listen in.
Pale mahali kunaitwa Marigoini. Hapo ndipo nilijulia betting ya aviator. Nilikuwa nimeweka biashara.
Kumbe ya aviator ni ya ukweli, naisikia tu mtandaoni.
Ya ukweli, yeye ndio imeniweka flat.
Leo ndio nimeona mtu wa kwanza ambaye amecheza aviator macho kwa macho hivi.
Yes, ni ya ukweli na ni kitu mbaya sana. Hiyo ndio imeniweka chini, hiyo ndio imebadilisha maisha yangu. Hiyo ndio imenisambaratisha mpaka sasa hivi tunaongea.
Unasema ulikuwa unafanya biashara gani hapo?
Ya hoteli.
Ya hoteli.
Nilikuwa nafanya biashara ya hoteli, nilikuwa na hoteli.
Umeajiriwa ama ilikuwa ni yako?
Yangu. Nilikuwa nimeajiri watu watano. Nilikuwa naweza kuwalipa kila siku na mtu anaenda na pesa yake nyumbani. So nikiwa pale nilikuwa naishi hapo, neighbor msichana mwingine akakuja akaniambia, Miriam, kuna mchezo inachezwa hapa na mtu anapata pesa sana. Kamuuliza mchezo gani hiyo? So that akanionyesha. Mara ya kwanza kuwin that week niliwin 260,000.
$250,000.
Yes, na nikaziona.
Hujashinda tena kutoka sasa ni 2,000 nga 10 ngapi?
Hizo 10
na ukipata unarejesha
60 na nikipata inarudi yote. So from there sikuwa iamini ya kwamba ikitu ati si real. So I just continued. Na sikukuwa na mtu wa ku encourage, kumbuka na feature. Yes, kumbuka na feature. Sikukuwa najisema. Because I remember one day after nimewin hiyo pesa nilituma pale pesa nyumbani ninunue ng'ombe. Lakini after siku 3 nimepiga simu hiyo ng'ombe iuzwe nitumie hiyo pesa.
Ikauzwa?
Ikauzwa. Nilinunua ng'ombe 2 hata my brother. Anaweza sema hiyo kitu, nikanunua ng'ombe 2, wakaniuliza nimetoa wapi pesa. Lakini nikamwambia si nyinyi mnataka ng'ombe. Na nimewanunulia, nimewasupport because I was the breadwinner in my family. Nimekuwa nikiwasaidia. Nikawanunulia, and after siku 3 nikapiga simu niko na emergency. Kumbe ile pesa ishaenda yote. Na imerudi na nikacheza yote.
Ng'ombe wakapepea.
From there nikaanza kuingia kwa maloni za biashara.
Haya. Wacha tushikilie hapo manake ni kisa cha kusikitisha. Na ni lini?
Yeah, wow. When you hear that, I mean, I don't know, first of all, women gamble? I did not know that this is a thing. Maybe let's start with the lady. What? Women gamble?
Yeah, they do gamble. Everyone is looking for money in this country.
Right.
So if you can get somewhere, you can get like an extra shilling. Why not? If, you know, actually, maybe I might not be very right on statistics, but currently I find like most women are now into gambling rather than men. because also I think also some of them are a bit idle back at home, and sometimes you're left with just a few shillings for mboga and unga, and you're like, if I have this 100 shillings and I want, like, I put it on some betting.
Yes.
Inaweza pata even if it's another 100 shillings on top.
Yeah.
And then I'll get nyama instead of mboga. So actually, I've realized we have more women of late doing the gambling.
Yeah.
Even more than the men.
More than the men.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, you're hearing I think gambling is that dance with the devil. Once you dance with the devil, he never leaves you, because it's always piling up with consequences. Like umesikia amesema loans, you get into a life of debt and all those things. I mean, what are some of the contributing factors that lead people to this whole menace of gambling? From the work that you do in the communities, I'm sure they've shared with you countless times why they started getting themselves involved with gambling.
Yeah, that's a crucial question. And most of the time, you get guys get themselves into this vice because one, hawana kazi. So mse anakaa hivi anaangalia, anajiuliza, what can I do so that I get money? So the only thing that comes in someone's mind ni, acha nijaribu kweka kabet kachuani.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
So you get these people, they end up saying, leo nimekelea 50. But let me tell you, with gambling addiction, with gambling, it comes with a very strong feeling. It start by just placing a normal bet.
Right.
100 shillings.
Yes.
You don't feel that pain
yes.
of losing that 100 shillings. So unapata mse amekelea kaso. Na kwanza, the first time you are placing a bet, you'll always win. Automatically. Unaekelea so, unapata 3K.
Yes.
Unaekelea mara pili, unapata labda 13,000. Sasa unaangalia hivi unasema, every day ni kama itakuwa Jumapili. You understand? So unapata msee, hiyo kitu imeanza kumwingia pole pole. Na the more inamwingia, the more it becomes addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, in Waziri Organization, of course, this is a story, or rather, it's a problem that you are able to see, and you wanted to address it. What exactly pushed you to begin and found this organization, and why did you see the gap that you needed to fill with the organization?
I personally, I really went through a lot.
Okay. Through gambling?
Yes, I was a gambler.
I
have been gambling for the last, let me say, 8 years.
Okay.
You know, I started this the year 2016. Back then we had Premier Bet and Betin. Then Sport Pesa came in 2017.
Yes.
So for me, nilianza gambling in a manner that nikakituka ya kwanza tu, unaelewa? Like placing bets pole pole, and with time ikafika mahali sasa nikakuwa addicted. Ile kabisa siwezi toka. By the time ilikuwa inafika like 2019, I got married. Yeah. Nikaoa, nikapata mtoi the year that is 2021. 2021, yeah. Then majukumu ikaongezeka.
Of course.
You understand?
Yes.
So if you are putting a meal for 2 people, I and niseme mimi na bibi yangu, so unapata mtoi amekaa pale hivyo. You understand?
Yes, yes.
So nikaanza kufikiria nitafanyaje. The more nafikiria, you know, the more ninaingia kwa madeni, ninaharibu kazi personally. Unaona?
Yeah.
So nikafika mahali stage kwa maisha whereby nikapoteza kazi. When nimepoteza kazi, so niko zile za where will I go? So nilipoteza kazi the year 2022, nilikaa bila job. 2022 and 2023.
Yes.
Nilika like 2 years. Because sasa I had what we call financial, is it discipline? Unapata naingia kazi, ninakopa kila mtu do, kuanzia HR, Okay, umelipwa tuseme date kama 2 date 2
Yes.
Umelipwa date 2 but by date 5
hauna nothing juu ya gambling.
Nielewa. Sometimes nilikuwa na kaa nafungiwa keja na mama anajua nafanya job. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
So hii kitu ikawa ni kama mazee, si mimi sijielewi. Unaelewa?
Yes.
But it's more of a demonic intent. Yani ni kitu kama ni kama shetani kapepo. Si imefika kwangu imekuwa kubwa. Yani mimi hadi nilikuwa nikikuangalia hivi na kupigia hesabu nasema huyu naweza mtoka aje. Unaelewa?
Mtoka ngapi?
Na si like na si tabia yangu. Ni tabia yani imekuwa influenced by some spirit. Unaelewa? So nikafika mali kwa life nikasema enough is enough.
Right.
That's when now nilianza kujigundua, kujitambua cause back then now my wife already alikuwa shachoka na mimi. Juu niko na madeni kila mahali. Kwa barabara siwezi pita hivi.
Watu wanakunini tu.
Juu nakaa hivi unaona mse anakujua.
Wow.
Sometimes unajua mazee deni. Unajua dawa ya deni
ni deni.
Ni kulipa.
Unajua Kenya dawa deni ni deni. Juu ya gavani ni huko. Wanalipanga deni na kuchukua deni zingine.
So mazee unajua you can imagine. Okay, for example when like you are my wife. Then kila siku nasikia
mlango
bwanaka alichukua nini kwa kibanda anadaiwa pale kwa duka 450. You know, such embarrassment.
It's very embarrassing.
You know, madema wapendangi hivyo. Unaelewa? So ilifika stage kwa life mazee nikasema sasa so mama ameenda ameniacha mtoi. So nilibaki na mtoi. So you can imagine I've been trying to raise my son alone. That's the year 2023. Mwisho December hapo hivyo. You understand? So ilikuwa mazee ni kama I'm losing it all.
Right,
Alafu najua my family nimewapiga maviswahili, my sisters, my mom, she was like
wewe
kusikia huyu
national debt. Wewe if national debt was a person. And Miss Pamela, you know, nasikia history ya Steven, I'm like mentally there's a lot of, you know, toil that comes up with. And you say that you also in like you in the psychosocial support for gambling addicts and trying to help them recover and get over this thing. So what does that look like? Mse umepata ni gambler pale, but you want to take them through a process where they detransition from this whole entire gambling. How does that process you know, look like in terms of psychosocial support and other support mechanisms?
So in the first place, the first thing to do is to acknowledge that yes, I have a problem. Because if you don't acknowledge you have a problem, then you cannot get help. So it's like, and if you're sick today and you realize I have a cold, niko na homa, what's the first step? You want to go to the chemist, you want to go to the hospital to get help.
So
in cases of gambling, if it begins with me, have I accepted? Am I sick? Because it's called it's like it's a hidden illness. You know? Like a hatuioni. How you're not coughing. You're not like having a headache. But it's something
it's an ailment.
You even do it in secret. Because
there's shame around it.
There's shame around it. But you're happy when you have the money. Like ukisha win, unapata hiyo do, unapata hey, there's that ka feeling. But the first thing is just to accept that you have a problem. And when you have a problem, what are you supposed to do? Seek for help. So like what Steven did was really a good thing. So when you're seeking help, are you seeking help from the right people? Or where are you going? Ama unaenda kumwambia your fellow addicts that manze nasikia ni kama niko na addiction, how do I help? How do I get help? Huyo mtu atakusaidia. He will not help. He will even kopesha you even another 50 bob kuwekelea another bet.
My God, it keeps on
and on and on. So the first step is get to know you have a problem. So if I have a problem, who do I go to? Go to a counselor. Walk into any like healthcare facility, you can get help. But there are some they are the right people who are going to help you. You'll find the counselors are there. You talk to the doctors. you talk to someone who has the professionalism to help you get out of it.
Yes.
And that is how we partner with Waziri Organization.
Yes.
Because of course he's the one who is identifying these people. Most of the time you find kule kwa ground yeye ndiye anakumbana na wale watu anapatana na wao.
Yeah.
And so once you get in touch with them, you also, because he's walked out of it, you want to help the other person. Of course he has, I believe maybe you have some fellows who you already left behind and you're trying to pull them out
back. Yes.
Because you've seen what is happening.
Yes.
Some wengine wanalala kwa mtaro because umepata this is easy money, umekelea 50 bob umepata 5,000. This 5,000, do you think you're going to buy simiti?
No,
you're not going to buy cement. You're going to
raha ndogo ndogo.
You have
chafua meza.
Yeah, chafua meza. Partying here and there. And what happens is from gambling, now you've gone into another addiction of drugs and substance use and everything.
Very
so
true.
what happens is when we're partnering with Steve,
yes,
he's trying to get those people out of the problem and getting them to us. And so that we can walk through the journey to walk them through to recovery. Recovery is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy for real.
Yeah.
Because ni kama pia kuacha kitu kama sigara or anything. This is an addiction.
Right.
So recovery is not easy, but you walk through with the journey.
Yeah.
Like you come.
Yeah.
We can help you through. First of all, you put away the things that are exposing gambling, kama ni simu, kama ni digital platforms, you just put them away. If it's the people, you just pull yourself away from the people.
Yes.
And that is where the issues of rehab comes in.
Okay.
Because when you come to the rehab center, because you have not like really isolated you kabisa, you also have people there to walk the journey with you.
Yes.
Like you're getting you from that exposing environment and bringing you to a safer environment and help you through. So we have counseling sessions, we have support groups, we have group sessions, and we walk through the journey until we get to full recovery. However, we also have people who are relapsing. Umetoka and then you go back into the community. Unapata Steve mwingine, I'm not referring to my Steve here. Unapata another Steve nakwambia bro ni aje. Atakufuata kukupatia simu yake uwekele your bet. And then all of us said, like he said, always the first bet you will win. Believe you me, you will win. Utapata hata kama ni sombili, and that gives you the excitement and
that's what lures them in.
Nakupatia that ka motivation ya kuendelea na kuendelea. And so when we're partnering with Waziri, we come in such a way that we want to support him from the people he's getting from the
community, from the grassroots,
so that we can be able to help them and rehabilitate them back to their normal self, to be of people of use in the community. Because we have other things.
That's true.
We can even empower them. We can take them through some small short course trainings. Even our company has even short courses on caregiving. If these people sometimes they're just idle. They don't know what to do. That 50 bob 100 shillings is what they're going to put into the betting. But if they are idle, they are involved a bit. Maybe you've pulled them like what they do in prisons. Nowadays we wanna kurekebisha na haki. You come out of that place as a preacher. You come out of that place
with a whole degree. We've seen it.
So you come to the rehab, we'll find an opportunity for you even to take you for a short course, maybe.
And invest in you.
When you are going out, you're going out to work, to look for a job. So even if you have a ready job, we give you, So you're not going back so that you avoid the issues of relapse back again.
That's right. And what are some of your challenges when you deal with these people? I mean, it's not necessarily easy. Umeenda pale mtaa, umekutana na Brayo, umemwambia baze situaachane na hii kitu. How does that look like for you?
Just a minute to shed more light
on
what Pamela has just said. You see, with these guys, before they come on board in manner that mi nimefika mahali nimechoka na kugamble, someone must realize himself first. This gambling has become a problem on my side. Naelewa? So lazima mtu afanye nini? Akubali. And change starts within.
Yeah.
Unaelewa?
Yeah.
So lazima mtu yeye mwenyewe akubali kubadilika. So what do we do? What do Waziri do? Okay, gambling, hii simu ndio inakufanya una gamble. So the tools we use like bet blocker. Bet blocker ninakuinstalia kwa simu yako.
Okay.
The bet blocker app,
Yeah.
So that bet blocker app, you will never access any gambling site online.
Yeah.
Ukitaka kuingia SportPesa, wewe ulishakubali, nimekuinstall hiyo app, inakublock for the rest of your life. Let's say you want to stop gambling for the next 5 years. Unaweka that period of 5 years. So you will never access online. Nelewa?
Yeah.
So already tumeku cut off.
Okay.
Then secondly, there's a letter that I help these young people write to BCLB. This letter enye watu wanaandika, ninakusaidia kusema, I, Steven Giro, I want to be self-excluded from all gambling activities in Kenya.
Okay.
So you hata ufanye uruke juu, uanguke chini. ID utawaibadilisha. The national ID. So that national ID ndio ninakuatachia hapo hivyo unasema nimekubali.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And maybe just to show you
Yeah.
the format of that letter.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Yeah. As he looks for that, let's come back to you, Pamela, as he looks for that. Yeah. Is there a story and a highlight that maybe perhaps you've worked with someone that Steve has brought and you've worked with them and you like it's one of the most transformative stories that you've been a part of? Would you share with us? Like, is there any particular person that stands out for you that you saw? This person came in here as a gambling addict and now they are doing amazing in their community and perhaps they're even helping others to overcome the problem.
I would talk of a friend.
Yes.
A friend you used to work with. He's a professional.
Okay.
And he ended up investing all his salary on betting.
All.
So akipata salo end month.
Yes.
First of all, he didn't want to sleep outside. So he would pay only rent. At least he was, cunning enough to pay rent.
Yes.
Lakini atalala njaa. And then the rest of the money, anaweka kwa bets.
Wow.
So what happened, there are these people who come online and tell you they are selling fixed matches, sijui what, and then you like unawekelea mpaka roho yako yote. You like invest in everything. Anakwambia this is a sure bet.
Sure bet.
So so he ended up doing that, and of course, once in a while he would win, and get that huge amount of money. But what happens? Anawekelea tena. So one time aka apply a loan.
Hey.
He applied for a loan.
Yeah.
And I was a guarantor.
Yeah. Oh, you agreed.
Jesus Christ.
You agreed.
A friend,
Yeah.
So I was a guarantor, and then he applied for the loan because we were in the same circle.
How much can I ask?
400K.
Ooh.
Sasa katika ile hali alituambia taka sasa niende ni mwage materials za kujenga. And you would see some seriousness in it.
Yeah, so you believed.
So he went, the loan went through nini and then the money came. Of course, shikata umbili ukunywe soda, as a friend.
Yeah.
And then what happened, akasema, now I'm taking like 5 days off leave to go and now source for the materials and everything. Like he's so strategic.
He really planned this out. Yeah.
So akachukua leave and akaenda. Then after going, what happened is,
yes,
alipewa that fixed match again.
Okay.
Akawekelea 100,000.
Ooh.
Ikaisha, ikakunywa maji. I still have like 300K with me, so bado niko safe. That is what he's telling himself. So akaenda, akatafuta watu wa materials nini. And then they were supposed to mwaga materials maybe like after 2 days, and then of course there's a down payment, and then you pay the rest after the materials have been mwagwad. So what happened, akaenda akamalizana na hao watu, and then now again he sat down back again, bado si yako na do, akawekelea the rest, another fixed match, another one. In 2 days time he was only left with 50,000.
Out of 400,000?
Yes.
That is crazy.
So what he decided is these people of materials have come, they've mortgaged materials, and his dad doesn't have the rest of the money to pay them.
Yeah.
And I see ati ilikuwa materials mingi, lori mbili ya mchanga na lori mbili ya mawe. So like it's not something that can even make, like, complete the construction. So what he did, he would just now he felt that this is too much, just went into some kind of depression. Akaingia kwa club with 50,000. Kwani how long does it take to drink 50,000?
Kwanza uingie Sabina Joy.
Inaisha hapa Quiver Lounge.
Yeah, hata Quiver. So he drank all the money. Aliokotwa kwa mtaro.
Oh my God.
The only thing was left was his phone kabambe. Unajua watu wanatembea na smartphone na kabambe. The kabambe that had some numbers, and some of our colleagues were called.
Yes.
Tukaenda, rescue, of course, but what did we do the rest? We just took him to a place where he can get some help.
Yes.
But remember, bado wako na madeni.
Yeah.
Sisi wenyewe ni magaranta zake na tutakatwa share zetu kwa sako.
Yes.
So he put us into so many problems. Trouble. And of course, we lost our shares anyway. At the end of the day, we sacrificed. You know? At the end of the day, he lost his money. We also lost our shares. It affected us also. And then he went into depression, but he got help. Out of the help he got, he came back and he went back to his profession, and he was kind enough even to pay us our money.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, but
though pole, but at least he was kind enough to do that. But remember, the project, he was no longer there. Hakujenga hiyo nyumba.
Nothing. He had to start from
even
scratch.
The mchanga that he mwagad and the mawe, they were all stolen, and that was it.
And that
but
was
he's now, of course, I can't mention names.
Yeah.
But he's now a very
prominent
person, and he's very successful. He's working in one of international companies around.
Okay.
He's a regional manager, actually, based in Kenya.
Okay.
And I'm happy for him anyway.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we want to see those people recovering back, getting rehabilitated back to the community,
right,
and be useful.
Yeah,
like what Steve is doing.
Yeah,
I like his
the
approach,
initiative.
his initiative. And Steve, you're going to go far.
Oh, he's going places for sure. Yeah. Did we find the letter?
Yeah, the letter,
thank you. Yes.
Maybe you can read this.
You can read for us.
All
it's
right,
fine. Yeah,
thank you.
Sure.
So, for example, this is a letter by a friend. I won't mention the friend.
Okay.
Now he writes to BCLB, subject being request for self-exclusion from all licensed gambling platforms.
Okay.
Dear Sir or stroke Madam, I'm writing to formally request self-exclusion from all gambling platforms licensed under the BCLB in Kenya. Due to personal challenges related to gambling, I acknowledge that continued participation in betting activities is harmful to my well-being, and I seek your assistance in preventing further engagement. I kindly request that my details be added to a national self-exclusion register. BCLB usually have that.
Okay.
Ensuring that I'm restricted from accessing any gambling services, whether online or physical, for a period. Now, that period is permanent.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Permanently. Please take the necessary steps to enforce this exclusion and communicate the same to all relevant betting and gaming operators. Below are my personal details for verification. My full name, Stephen.
So they write
Giro.
their full name and what else?
The national ID.
Number.
Yeah, and the phone number used. The phone number is used for betting.
Okay.
And now you need to attach your email address there.
Okay.
Email address used for betting accounts.
Okay.
And any betting account usernames.
Okay.
Do you understand?
And so, and how long does the process when you apply for you? So you apply, right?
You apply
on the National Self-Exclusion Register.
Yeah.
How long does it take for somebody to now officially be blocked from betting?
Now that's where the problem comes in.
Oh, so there's a problem.
There's a problem.
I thought this was a solution.
No, really. Now with BCLB,
Yes.
they will return this email. Good morning, Stephen.
Yes.
Now I'm the one who rolled.
Yes.
Now that's the challenge that I have with them.
Okay.
Good morning, Stephen. For us to protect you, you must be involved. 1, by committing, writing a letter expressing your desire to be excluded from all gambling platform and premises. Now, the second one is so painful. Swear an affidavit with a competent lawyer expressing the desire above.
Okay. So that's a gap.
That's a gap.
Yeah.
So you see, you've been given an extra mile, an extra activity,
that
challenge.
Is going to, first of all, cost you money.
Yes.
Which might end up making you even look for more money from gambling.
Yes.
To place it on.
Yeah.
So it's not free.
It's not free.
And then it's a long process.
It's a long process.
Okay.
Do you know why do they do that?
Why do they do that?
It's because they feel these betting companies hawafai kupoteza customers. So that's why they're putting these.
So my next question was supposed to be on regulations and government policies. Yes.
Hiyo utakuja hapo, unaelewa?
Yeah.
So you see, when they've given you this, ukienda kwa lawyer, you expect lawyer atakuitisha do.
Of course.
Unaelewa?
Yeah.
So with that, then you attach 2 recent passport photos, then attach your copy of your national ID, then the whole process for the activation will take only 2 days. So my question is always this.
Yes.
When you register on this betting platform, they don't ask much from you. They don't ask anything letter from a lawyer. Do you understand?
Yes, but when you want to put a stop to it, that's where now the
problem
comes in, right?
Unasikia unaambiwa, ukitaka kuregister, ID namba yako, unapeana, jina yako, then now wanakwambia welcome bonus. That's where now they trap you. Wanakwambia, tumekuwekea ukideposit shilingi 100, unapata 100 juu.
Okay.
Unaelewa?
Yes.
Wanakulua, they just
lure you into it. Yeah.
Into it now. Sasa unaimagine umekelea 100, ukideposit 100, umekuongeza 100 nyingine. So kuna so ngapi? So 2. Unaelewa? Na ukiekelea tu unasema mimi sitaki kupoteza kamia kangu, unachagua tu team 2 to sure. You know? Unaekelea 2, unakula 600. Una withdraw. Sasa kesho unapatana Pam kwa kazi, namwambia Pam, angalia jana nilipata so 6. Sasa unajua Pam hata ajui mambo ya gambling, kuna influence.
Yeah.
So that's how the cycle grows.
Okay, so there's clearly not a lot of government regulations and policy.
In fact, that's the bigger problem that we are having.
Yes.
And if it is not going to be taken control of it, let me tell you, we are losing the entire generation.
Is Waziri Organization advocating in terms of advocacy with government? Are you having conversations with government bodies and agencies and also these betting companies? Because even them on a business level, I think ethics, I know they're there to make money, but the ethics of business and how to conduct business should also be put into place. So when you go into these rooms, if at all you do, what are the conversations that you're bringing up?
In fact, on 17 December last year, I wrote a letter personally as an organization to BCLB.
Okay.
And that letter, even I have it right here.
Yes.
To ask them, the request was the harmful effects of gambling on our community.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that letter was very self-explanatory. And what pains me is that mpaka sasa hivi when tunaongea, that letter, it has never get any attention. This was the letter to BCLB, 16 December last year.
Right.
Urgent appeal regarding the harmful effects of gambling on youth. You know? That letter, nilienda pale wakanipatia response January.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Wakaniambia, so what do you want? How can we come on board and collaborate or partner with you? Do you understand? We wrote the second letter. For us, what we really needed to see is change in our community and society in Kawangware.
Yes.
You cannot tell me a place like Kawangware, youths are not going to work. 65% of the population of Kawangware ni mavijana na watoi. Basi sasa unapata
President aliwa promise 18,000 jobs venye alikuwa huko.
Sijui kwa wapi.
Alisema by 2nd April, today is 2nd. That actually first, alisema by 1st April atakuwa amewapea jobs.
Imagine, you can imagine this in Kawangware. Like we have operating shops,
Yes.
Like 49 betting shops.
49
betting shops in Kawangware.
Just the whole of Kawangware.
Yes, and some of them they are unlicensed.
Okay.
They use counterfeit documents. Unaelewa?
Yes.
So and for us, we as the organization, Waziri Organization, hatutaki hata hizo duka basi zifungwe.
Yeah.
We want them to be regulated in a manner that, you know, in Kawangware, uwezi niambia tuko na duka kama 50. Mtu haizi enda kununua mboga, akienda kununua mboga hivi jioni umetuma mama anunue mboga, anaingia kwenye babeti. Mtoto anatoka shule hivi, akona 10 bob, anaingia pale, anaeka, anacheza aviator.
Yeah.
Regulations to be put in place.
Right.
Because now you get this fiscal betting shop, ndio zina expose the younger generation, ndio zina expose these vulnerable youth into such activities.
Yes.
And my question is always this. Where we are located, where your studios are located right now. Tuko wapi?
Tuko hapa
huku penye tuko, you understand?
Huku penye tuko.
But now you can imagine
yes.
This area in Lavington, Karen, Runda,
Akunanga.
You'll never get these fiscal betting shops.
No.
Why?
Nobody has time for that.
And the owners now of these betting shops in Kawangware and Kangemi and Kabiria, they don't stay there. Ndio kitu inaniuma, Pamela. You can imagine these people don't even stay there.
Oh my God, it's a problem. And just in case you're joining us, you are joining us on the Power Morning Drive Show. We are here talking with Mr. Steve Giro and Miss Pamela Wanja from the Waziri Organization. And our main question today is we are asking and we are looking into how do we put an end to the gambling menace in Kenya. The statistics are out. 57% of Kenyans above the age of 18 have been in one way or the other being part of gambling activities. And so the conversation is just getting hotter and hotter here. So let's take a quick breather. When we come back, we get more into the conversations. If you have any question for them, do let us know. You can comment on our YouTube page on Power Radio, or also you can hit us up on our social media handles. We are at Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, as well as X. Find us at Power Radio, and we shall be sharing. We shall be willing actually to be sharing some of the insights that you may be having, in terms of that whole gambling menace. So let's take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Do not move a muscle. Keep it Power Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
I dream of a sky where the lights never die down. I'm awake in my sleep and I'm falling to the ground. I want the answers to the questions of the reactions, whether it makes sense or the path is fatal attraction. Is it the whiteness of the cloud or the steam in my mirror? Is it the broken of a glass? Could it be more clearer? 'Cause I feel so alive. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. Through the rain and the hail and the fire, through whatever they bring, till I get my desire. Is it the whisper of an angel or the pounding of my heartbeat? Is it the playing of a record where the drumming in the bass meet? 'Cause I feel so alive. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong.
Lakini usikii
same tongu kuna venye nimekafunga Ramadhan wese ni sahau junikingia kwa booth mule boy ukikizo masnia design ya Chucky Chan sota mnikate mguu amwezi ni defeat finya backspace kwa comp wezi ni delete kuja na pinye still amwezi kuni beat na hizo wealth zote mkonazo amwezi kuni rich wanadai mini mskini I need to gain some weight mini maskini my pocket needs to gain weight cause raha wanabonda after raha wanahara wanakonda kangonda mini hustling daily kukula smart make sure nimenona kuliko anakonda sikizwa kiniona ni sura wanakwaga wamebonda hizo mipaka tunazivuka bila bada
no one can stop me even if they cause I've been trying much too long you can beat me down I'll stay strong cause I feel so beat me down I'll stay strong no one can stop me even if they try cause I've been trying much too long you can beat me down I'll stay strong cause I feel so beat me down I'll stay strong
don't let discouragement get in life wala sana kuambiaga uwezi toboa wala sio kuchekelea that time that we prove them wrong size from the otherwise the future's here with the best leaders that's the ego to if you're still hating on us go on cause we need that it's not baby
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Righty, that is Octopida IIZZO, Mr. Octopizo, alongside the beautiful and the ever-talented Miss Jemutai Sage with Alive? I don't know. I have forgotten the name. Yes, I think it's staying alive. And it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike, the hostess with the mostest. And I am here joined by the founder of Waziri Organization, Mr. Steve Giro. And also we are joined by Pamela Wanja from Comfort Care, Rise and Thrive. And we are talking about, we are really in the meat and the bones of addressing the issue of gambling. You know, it's such a big problem in Kenya, and I can see that we have a comment here from Captain Magugu from Ngong. He's asking, can one gamble constructively without being addicted? Can one gamble constructively without being addicted? And I'll throw this to Pamela. Do you think it's possible? And then also Steve will get to answer that as well.
I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah.
But it all starts with just a simple bet. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, is there gambling responsibly? They always say gamble responsibly.
I don't know. Maybe Steve can tell us.
Maybe Steve from experience can tell us.
Yeah. Can you get to gamble responsibly without being addicted?
Yes, you can.
How? Yes.
Oh, yes, you can. That's if when you set strictly your limits.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
You can just say this. For example, I'm having a budget of 500.
Mm-hmm.
I've done my shopping, nimefanya kila kitu kwa nyumba, nimepata mshahara, nimelipa rent, nimebakisha kaso mbili. Saa kaso mbili nikiekelea. Aka kaso mbili nikiekelea, aka hizi ni uma. So you must set what we call set limits.
Yes.
Unasema mimi nikikuloi ruabe sina shida. So you cannot feel that pain. Then secondly, you can be saying that you want to gamble for entertainment. Unaelewa? Like si ati unataka kubet ati win. Nile tu unataka tu nicheze tu. And I think that's where the problem is right now.
Right.
So many people are doing gambling as a form of employment.
Okay.
They want to get money.
quick money, the promise of quick money.
They want to be millionaires. Wanataka wakiangalia hivi wanaona Joe venye Joe ameiva. Joe unajua 001. Yeah? Wanaangalia mse kama Kineriko Mondi, these big influencers.
Yes.
Wanaona they want to be like them. Ask them, where did they start? If you ukienda uanze kuangalia stories zao wase. For me, you cannot count for me at there are so many millionaires through gambling. You cannot tell me that.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Labda wale wa casino za huko Las Vegas.
You understand? So once ukisha set limits, then you avoid chasing the losses.
Right.
Hizo zitakufanya usikue addicted to gambling.
What has the reception been from? I'm sure parents love you so much in the community because you are helping their children. Yeah, what has been the reception within your community? Are people supporting you? You know, are you a funded organization, for instance? All those things, and how can people plug in if they want to support?
You know, for me, for example, it has been a tussle of challenge, and it has been a challenge personally. Mazee ijakuwa rahisi. Unajua unapata, this is something that I'm doing passionately. From Monday to Monday. You understand? Full time. Sina job ingine. Ni tu kuongelesha mavijana pale mtaani. Because the kind of pain I usually see when I see a young man anatembea bila kiatu. Ama kiatu yake imeraruka, ama shati yake imechakaa. Unaelewa? Na ninajua the pain, na najua where their money is going. Ni kwa hizo nyumba za betting pale mtaani. So I know. So sometimes nakanga hivi naangalia nauliza God, why can't I get someone mwenye anaweza come afund the organization yangu? Because now for me, I want these guys, once they've gone to rehab with to Comfort Care, to Rise and Thrive, because they have a rehabilitation center at Lavington. Wakishaenda Lavington hapo hivyo for rehab. Wakitoka hapo hivyo rehab, for example, I have come with an initiative of empowering these guys who have gone through rehabilitation. You understand? So these guys watapata job to this cleaning company called Giro Cleaning Agency. You understand? Because now for Raz, we've created a cleaning company called Giro Cleaning Agency. Ndio itajiri au mavijana kazi. Unaelewa? So hizi kazi zote za usafi pale mtaani, kuosha, kufagia, mse anataka kuoshewa carpet, unaelewa? Hizo ndio kazi mavijana watafanya. Then secondly, I have a cyber where I stay. Sitaki kusema penye naishi juu ya security reasons. I have a cyber. You understand?
Wasikukamie.
Wasinikujie. But saizi mali nimefika nasema, they can do anything to me. But my goal is one. Wanaweza nifanya kitu yote, bora tu wasichukue roho yangu. Unaelewa? Wanipige, wanifanye nini, but mimi najua I have a bigger God.
Is it something that you go through? Do you get
of course, so many. Hii ni mara ngapi nini yangu inalianga? Inaitwaje? Phone. Unaelewa? Messages
from who?
Unknown numbers. Msaniambia, yo bro, do you know what, we cannot close our businesses just because of you, motherfucker. You know? Sorry, I cannot.
You cannot cancel. No.
You know? But now you see, I keep on saying, akunanga kitu yenye nakuanga rahisi hivyo ati nzuri chenye akipigwi vita. Like ukitaka kuchuna maembe kwa mti na uwezi fikia ilo embe, what do? Utachukua mawe upige ilo embe ndio lianguke ndio ule. Unaelewa? So for me najua what I'm doing, it's something enye watu wengi wanaona ni kama watu wengi in my community wanaona it's something nini nafanya kusaidia mavijana, but in the real sense
it's destroying them.
In real sense it's destroying them. But au wase wengi wa pale mtaa yetu wanaona hiyo kijana ana waste to time. But for me najua ipo siku. There's something that comes in my mind. One day I want to see a thriving community. That's why one of our my vision is a thriving community where every young person realizes their full potential and makes meaningful contributions to a society founded on dignity, equity, and shared prosperity. And my mission, our mission is to empower vulnerable and marginalized youth by breaking the cycle of gambling addiction, fostering self-reliance, and creating inclusive opportunities for personal and community development.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for us, hatutaki ati sijui tupigane na gambling sana. Naelewa? Acha tu mavijana waifanye for leisure. Umetoka job, umebakisha kaso kako, unaweza ingia hapo hivyo, ucheze farasi yako. That's okay.
Yeah, but not as the main thing.
And not the main thing.
Let me come to Pamela now, because again, you're in the rehabilitation center and you take in many of these cases, right, in the community. What are some of the approaches that you use, that you've seen working, that you would like to share with people who maybe are listening to this, but they do not know how to help the people that they are around? How can you advise someone to start, seeking the help? And also beyond seeking the help, how do we support people that are within our reach, that are going through the same thing, but we do not know where to begin?
Okay, first of all, let me say, since we have a rehab center, and our rehab center is located in Lavington.
Only? Do we have another one in other communities?
We have many rehab centers in Kenya, but I'm here kupigia debe yangu.
Okay.
And because you're also partnering with Steve.
Yeah.
So the first approach is, of course, Steve gets in touch with them.
Okay.
And he can bring them to us. And the second approach is we have our lines that are open for discussion. You can reach out to any of our lines. We have both our lines online. We also give our in-person numbers. Like I can leave my contacts around, and you can, if someone wants to contact, they can just reach out to us.
Okay.
We have a doctor, we have nurses, we have our managers on board who are always ready to receive a course and advise accordingly. We can go to an extent where we will come for you where you are.
Yeah.
You like, you don't have to risk. Just tell me, Pamela.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 is happening, and that's why we are coming. That's why Steve is coming in partnering with us, because he can either bring them to us. We can also reach out to them. We can at least go that extra mile and go and get them to come on board.
Yes.
And once they are in our system, then the journey begins.
Right.
And I'm for sure when the journey begins, it will not just end there. We walk through the journey together. And when we are releasing them back to the community, don't just open doors and sawa bye enda. No, we also have a program, a post-discharge
program,
post-discharge care, where we will even attach them to someone like Steve. Steve has a cleaning company. You have to go to school to know how to clean. Hapana, si ni kuonesha tu kidogo, you get a mop, and like it's a day's training or something. Just how to mop around and everything.
Like to get like this for sustainability.
So that at least when you go back, you're not idle. Your mind is not idle.
It's active.
While you're still in the rehab center, we will empower you in some things, like if it's a lady, we can help you even some crocheting, baking. We show you we conduct some cooking lessons, where when you go out, unaweza enda uweke kiambandaski mahali na uanze kupika, something. It just begins with then kuchoma njugu karanga tu na kubeba, unaenda kusema njugu 10 bob. And in that way, that money that you've really sweated for, I'm sure you won't
just want to gamble it all out.
So that is why we come in, and we are very keen that. And we look forward to more partnerships, and we want to help young people. Personally, I'm a mother of a teen who is becoming an adult in a year's time. A 17-year-old. So I was just sharing with Steve that in one way or another, CG access aje lakini aligamble one time, and I saw him with money. So it has also affected me as a
directly,
mother. And I want to block it now. As early as now. Because once it goes,
samaki mkunje angali mbichi.
And he's informed for now, and he's going to sit for his exams. If he's thinking all about gambling and everything, then definitely hata soma. Ataona kuna easy money. That's why utapata hata kipata D- zake na and everything nasema asintakelea tu bet nipate do.
Very true.
So once they come into a system, really a system, and you also have a program of post discharge where you want them to also continue with the same care. We even give them appointments to be coming back, you know, as an outpatient, not as an inpatient now. Be coming back for some counseling sessions because relapse is real.
It's real, eh?
Yes,
It's real.
In fact, like 1 week ago.
Yes.
In fact, like 1 week ago, there's a story that was aired by NTV about a teacher who has been living in a devastating environment. Is a JSS teacher. I won't mention the school, and I won't mention the name of that teacher.
Okay.
As well, I won't say where akosa is wapi. You know, you understand?
Right.
That teacher has really been struggling with this gambling addiction for the last 3 years. Anapata salo yake yote, anacheza nayo vita.
Done.
Unaelewa?
Wow.
Finally, juzi ameajiriwa na is it TSC? Yeah. And he's earning quite well, around 35,000-40,000 a month. Akishakata anapata hiyo do. But let me tell you, if I show you the environment enyo mwalimu anaishi, utamhurumia. So you see that teacher na alisema like si yeye anapendaga kucheza, unaelewa? Yani there's a strong feeling kenye kana mpush toka ndani yake. Akimagine alikuwa anafanyanga, alikuwa na gari imepotea. Aliuzanga gari yake 400,000. A car that he used to drive to school.
To go gamble.
Yeah, aliuza. He sold everything. He had a wife with 2 kids. Right now, they're not there. And such stories, the government doesn't care about. You know? As we are speaking right now, that teacher is really struggling. And we are really working very close. And we really need to help that teacher. Actually, mentality toka ndani yake ati he will get back. Alikuwa anambia he has lost more over 4.3 million. Unaelewa? So I'm kind of thinking of how can we now help that teacher? That's how now Comfort Care comes in. We want to see venye tunaweza badilisha maisha ya mwalimu. Kwa sababu tusipomsaidia, let me tell you, that teacher in the next, let me tell you, 2 to 3 years from now, atakuwa na atakuwa ameacha kazi ya kufunza. Amepoteza kazi kwa sababu ukijanga shule you need to be smart. You know, your learners need to be yani wanafunzi wanafaa kuangalia waseme mwalimu wetu anapendeza. You know, wewe ni kama kioo cha jamii. Mwalimu, you understand? Kama kitambo ungepatanga mwalimu kwa njia. Sijui kama ulisoma hiyo shule tu ya kitambo, unajua maybe ni jinsi.
Mimi ni wa 844.
You understand? So you can imagine kitambo ungepatana na mwalimu kwa njia. One anakuja venye you from this direction na mwalimu anakuja venye unakuja hivyo. One, it's either ukimbie usaidie mwalimu ile mzigo amebeba, unaelewa? Umsindikishe mpaka mahali anaenda, ama ukimbie upotee kwa kichaka. But nowadays what happens? Teachers, ukipatana mwalimu kwa njia, do you care? Unagoteana na teacher kama unaso? So you can imagine mwanafunzi anapatana mwalimu wake kwa betting shop.
It's funny.
Yes, it's so bad.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
So
God damn it.
Where do we go from here? I can see that our time is really gone.
Okay.
It's not on our side. Yes, as we close the conversation today, where do we go from here? What do we do, guys?
For me, what I really ask the government to do is to come up with measures and regulations. That's all that I've been crying. That's all that we've been advocating for. If they cannot protect the vulnerable population from this vice, and more so, these betting farms are owned by some of the foreigners. They're coming into our country. They're killing
our
the future
generations
of this the future of this country. They are stealing the finances. You know, the Bible says a thief comes to
kill,
steal,
and destroy.
So those are the same things that are happening in our community by these betting companies. You know, so if you remember the time, like for Matiang'i, Matiang'i just came and enforced. Sport pesa walifunga, betting walifunga hadi saizi hawajairudi. So those things maze gava inafaa kuangalia sana.
Yeah.
For me, we want to see maze mavijana wakithrive.
Yeah.
Thriving in a way that they've realized themselves they are doing well in life and personally that's the time nitakaa chini niseme I did it, God used me and now I can see the change. Yes.
Pamela, parting shot, where do we go from here?
I think Steve, that is a very good direction, and continue working with the same spirit. And I really envy what you're doing, and it's going to really bring a very big impact in our community, considering we are also mothers of, there's no one who is like, who you are raising, so we are all vulnerable.
Yes.
And for me, I say I would say if you realize there's a problem, just seek help. And that's where we are there to give the help and offer the help that is needed to rehabilitate our young guys and young people. And even the old guys. They're also having people of my age and even older who are into betting and gambling and so much. And the people are only taking gambling as the sport pesa, betika and everything. But we also have this village gambling, the small things, drafts, kamari. There's so much, and so I would like to raise the awareness that people should seek help if you feel you want the help, and that is where we are here to offer the help.
Wow.
We have the rehabilitation center in Lavington.
How can somebody get in touch?
So I can give my numbers.
You can say it, yes.
So my number is 0717 274 360. You can also call so many other numbers. I can maybe give you, but when you reach out to me, I'm the contact person. We have the doctors, we have the sales team, we have the managers on board, and we can give the help.
Okay. Yeah. And how do people get in touch with Waziri Organization? And also, are you only in Kawangware?
No, not really.
With other communities, people would like to...
Yeah, we are in Kabiria, we are in Kawangware, and Kangemi.
Okay.
So for someone to reach us out, we have our social media handles.
Yeah.
Facebook, you search for Waziri Organization. Instagram, Waziri_Organization1. And TikTok, Waziri Organization.
Okay.
Yes, and our phone number is 07 28 666 894. That's our WhatsApp number, and for calls as well. And kindly just maybe to put something in line up with him. We are not against these betting companies. Let me just tell you this, guys. We are not against these betting companies, but kindly protect our future. Our future is so strong. Our future is bigger than these betting firms. Yes. That's all.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Steve, Pamela, thank you so much, guys, for everything that you're doing for our communities. And I really hope that this will continue amplifying your voices, and whoever wants to come and support the work that you're doing, it gets to them. But asanteni sana for making the time to come and speak to us on Pawa Radio.
Thank you so much.
We truly appreciate. We will put the numbers, if you don't mind, down below, so that if in case they want to reach out, they can reach out. That's okay?
All right.
Yeah. All right. We've been speaking to Steve Giro from Waziri Organizations, from Waziri Organization, I beg your pardon, and also Pamela Wanja from the Comfort Care Arise and Thrive. And we have been looking at the menace of gambling in Kenya and what these two organizations have come together in partnership to do and eradicate the issue of gambling in Kenya. So it's a conversation that cannot necessarily end here. 1 hour is never really enough time to talk about issues that affect us as a community and as a society. And so it's a conversation that we have to keep going on and on and on and on about, and hoping and hopefully the government and everybody that is a stakeholder in this, as well as the betting companies, get to be brought to book and find ways in which we can regulate this whole entire ecosystem. But I would like to know, someone is asking, are the services free? The rehabilitation and the counselling services, are they free?
No, they are not free. They are at a cost.
They are at a cost.
Affordable cost.
Affordable cost.
Yes.
Can you share that on national radio, or it's a case by case kind
I
of?
think it's a case by case
Okay.
because we handle case by case.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. So okay, cool.
They can reach out.
They can reach out, yeah? Sawa sawa. To everybody who was able to tune in, I see you. DJ CJ Kenya is saying, good morning, powerful people. Thank you. We see you. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, as well as Captain Magugu from Ngong Massive 111 AA. Thank you so much for tuning in. And it's a wrap, guys. I am going to see you on Friday. Yes. And this Friday, I will be talking to Divine the Poet as well as Musa King. And they will be here to tell us about their poetry experience, the Divine Poetry Experience happening on the 6th of April. So you definitely do want to catch me on Friday from 8 a.m. all the way till 10 in the a.m. on the Power Morning Drive Show. But before I let you go, I have to give you the rundown. You know how we do it here. Miss Caroline Murote comes in at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the Conversations show with all things, we discuss all things women. So that's definitely your plug. Yes, catch her there. And then later on, our dynamic duo of our hip hop boys in the hood.
Kisha nimalizie na shada, nimeshajinyimanga sana, safe sana, for Susana. You know forever I got my mama. Sitaki madeni ya madrama, natuma za mama na pesa za chama. Akiana ni maisha ya city, tunaishingi 50-50. Utakaribishwa na mwizi ama wajanja na mafisi. Wasichana wa pretty wananipa mwenye kiti, wanaonanga niko fiti, hawezi nieka chini. Viva la vida, la vida, la vida. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimepiga luku nimeshiba, dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimekula fiti nimeshiba, dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Kamshandeka koset, nishalipa na rent, leo nimeshinda bet, sasa wapi weekend? Kamfupa kako wet, kanataka nikapet, nikavalisho pet, kisho pewe mashete. Vaa nikwangwete, unawasha moto sasa wacha nipepete, nibebeshe, nichezeshe, maisha raha washa kitu vitu chekeshe. Akuna ni maisha ya city, tunaishingi 50-50. Takaribishwa na mwizi ama wajanja na mafisi, wakubwa wa maofisi wananita mwenye kiti, wanaonanga niko fiti, hawezi nieka chini. Viva la vida, la vida, la vida. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimekula fiti nimeshiba, dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimepiga luku nimeshiba, dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Amina, amina.
From sunrise to sun.